I want to make it, because you've never been arrested before, right? And you might not understand the gravity of the situation you're in, okay? You're familiar with Zay's old friend Tilly that was shot and killed? No? You're not familiar with that? His killer had a girlfriend by the name of Diamond, okay? And Diamond helped set Tilly up, lured him to a location where he was shot and killed, okay? Now, Diamond was not at the scene where he was shot and killed. Diamond did not pull the trigger, okay? All she did was send a few messages on the phone, okay? And they put the case against her, and now she's already been convicted 20 plus years. She's in jail right now. She's not getting out for decades. And she wasn't even at the scene where Tilly got killed. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not making any threats to you by any means, but this is damning evidence. This is the murder scene, and this is your device present at it. Okay.
You know the door sitting and a lot of people put it in there.
Sweetie, you can try to explain this to me, okay? You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You think I'm older or younger than 21? You know, right? Oh, okay. I've been doing this job and doing homicide as long as you've been alive, okay? Started doing homicide about 24 years ago. It means I've worked a lot of them. This means I've been in this chair, talking to a young person sitting in your chair hundreds of times. What you don't understand is this is the perfect case for a homicide detective. I have your phone. I have your phone everywhere. I have the beef between your boyfriend, his people, and listen, you don't have to play dumb with me at all, okay? And here's the thing, you don't even have to answer anything right this second. I'm just going to explain something to you, okay? So just soak it up. Just soak it up. So your boyfriend and his people are having a beef with Julio and his people, okay? What I have on this video is you stalking Julio, conducting surveillance of him, just your whole life is been okay.
I don't know him.
Now, you're conducting surveillance with your boyfriend going to teasers, which is the club where he performed. Then we have your car, your phone, everything else in the parking lot of Truth 18. Then we have the car you're in going into the parking lot where Julio is killed. We also have the black Chevy that was traveling with you. We also have you guys on about a dozen license plate readers in tandem, driving together, following each other from Jacksonville all the way down here and back.
This is the car that the three shooters came out of. And this is the car that you and Zay are on scene at video at teasers and seen on video at Truth 18. This is high definition footage, okay?
You're there.
You're there.
You're part of the murder of Julio, whether you want to be or not. Now here's the thing. I know one thing for sure. I know you're not my trigger person, okay?
We know that.
Is that a fair statement? You're not a trigger person? Have you ever shot anybody?
You didn't shoot anybody in Tampa when you were there, right?
Did you shoot anybody in Tampa?
No, not
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. A bunch of people did. And I think they got you in way too deep. The problem is your phone kills you. The charge on this is first-degree murder. The sentence is going to be life imprisonment. Now, I mean, life means lifetime. It means it becomes your nursing home. It means you never get out. You don't have relationships anymore. You don't have a child. If you have a child in prison, it goes to somebody else, and you don't even get to hold your child. You never get to see your family again unless they come to visit, and it's through class. It means the moment my partner and I walk out of this room, your life changes absolutely forever, and you can never, ever change it back. All right? Right now, so far, what you've done is lie to us, minimize your involvement in this, and it only makes the case that much stronger against you. The only thing that might help you out is complete truthfulness and honesty from you. And it's telling the whole story, because I'm telling you today, your life forever changes. It's never the same after today. That's happening right now. You're not going to be spending time with your family. You're not going to be doing any of those things. If you think your boyfriend loves you, your boyfriend used you in this. He knew. He's smart on these things. Okay? You know he is smart. He had you use on your phone. He had you use your phone.
So what is that?
Open. It means we have you everywhere.
That is, I can
Forensically.
travel. It doesn't matter.
No. I tell you what you can't do. You can't travel to Tampa and then travel to the only 2 locations that Julio was that night, walking around the parking lot. I can tell you something else. You didn't go up and talk to a bouncer, so we know you flies about that. You did not go, because Julio was in the parking lot when you got there.
What?
I can tell you that's certainly not on video, so you're talking to a bouncer.
I know that you loves it. I know that you loves it. See, I know that you loves it. I know. And I know that this is a very difficult situation. The question you have to ask yourself in this room right now is, are you willing to throw the rest of your life away for sake?
Are you willing to die for him? Because that's what happens.
That's what you're facing right now. That's what you're facing right now. The only possible chance that you have to get out of this situation is to be honest. Because at the end of the day, listen, no, you're not being honest. You're not being honest. At the end of the
Just sitting here and told me I love
listen,
you.
we just showed you a bunch of pictures of people.
Okay.
don't focus on that. Don't focus on that.
I want one honesty from you. You ready for my one honesty?
What?
Did you open the back door to let other people in the Airbnb? That's an easy question. Then how did they get in the Airbnb? Because they did not go in the front door.
What they gotta do with me?
No, it's asking you for one honesty.
All I did was walk up and knock. Did you see me tap anything in? So what I gotta do?
You opened up the front door and you got in.
I didn't open nothing.
You didn't open up the front door of that place?
No.
How did you get in?
I was seeing it was open.
Nobody else went through the front door by you. I'm just asking one thing that I know is 100% truthful. And you can't answer that.
He has to give you the code over there, ring. It's actually just audio of that. You have to get the code to get in. He gave you the code over. It's audio recorded. It's
I
audio.
don't have the code.
The guy gave you
Y'all
the
could tell me I
code.
lied about code. I don't have the code.
It's on audio.
Go back and listen. What code did you didn't say?
I can tell you this. How many women do
I
you
didn't
know?
have the Airbnb app.
How many women do you know that have been in prison?
I don't know.
I mean, do you know any woman that's been in prison?
I don't know.
You should know that. I can tell you this, you're young and you're small. And where you are likely to end up without the truth, without a truthful statement right now, is a horrible place.
I gave you a truth statement.
No, you have not.
I have, whether you believe or not.
Let me ask you something. Do you think I'm probably good at my job or probably bad at my job?
I don't know.
What do you think? You talked to me a few minutes. Do you think I'm probably good or probably bad? I can tell you this, I'm good at it. Extremely good at it. Detective Ramos is extremely good at it. I can tell you he and I are partners, and we have never had an unsolved homicide that he and I have worked together ever. Not one time. Okay? What we do for a living, we do it at a highly professional level. I can tell you right now, with the statement you're giving us, you're going to be in prison, and you're never going to come out of it. You're never going to see the outside of prison. That should scare the hell out of you. There's no say in your life after today.
Here's the reality of the situation, okay? And I want you to understand it. We normally don't present discovery I just want you to understand how this works because you've never been in this, okay? We normally never present discovery, meaning the videos and the cell phone data on cases where we're not quite at the point where we can charge them yet, or we don't think we're going to get there. The only reason we have shown you what we've shown you is because what's going to happen. No. The reason we have shown you what we have, and you still don't even have all of it, okay? Because we've got a big case, is because after we leave this room, okay, we are going to go to the state attorney's office, okay, and we're going to get an arrest warrant, and at some point charging you with first-degree murder for the murder of Julio Fulio.
That was going to happen tonight.
It's going to happen. You're going to be charged with his murder. That's trial. Your mom and dad are going to talk to you through a window for years. Who knows how long this trial is going to be. And then you're going to have to face the possibility that your entire life might be gone over Zay and his beef with 6 Block and Fulio. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. Let me tell you, when this stuff goes to juries, because it's not my job to judge you. I don't judge you. I know you're a young girl and you in love with Zay, and he put you in a fucking shitty situation. All right, well, he put you in where you don't love him. I mean, this is kind of a shitty situation to be with somebody you don't even know whether you love him. You know what I'm saying? But he put you in a very shitty situation. He put you in a situation. And if you go in front of a jury, the jury, what they want to know the most is we made the case. We're going to be able to prove that you were there, that you participated in this murder. That's done. What the jury's going to want to know, why did she do it? And is she sorry? That's all they care about when they decide whether you're doing 25 years or whether you're doing 30 years or whether you're doing 15 years. They want to know why did she do it and is she sorry? That's what they want to know. That's what you need to answer in this room. If Zay dragged you into some shit you didn't want to be a part of, you have to tell us that. But the only way that jury and the people who do decide your fate moving forward are going to believe that is if you're 100% honest.
At Wayfair,
I don't need to answer the question of whether you're lying or not. We all in this room know that you're lying. We have evidence, okay? No, you don't focus on one thing, the whole story.
The whole thing.
We know that you were down there with Zay. Okay, to kill Fulio. We know that Zay was communicating with the gunman in that Black Impala, and we know that the gunman in that Black Impala were acting on this information that you and Zay were feeding him from the cruise to target Fulio, down to the point where the gunman knew exactly what seat he was seated in. You know who sees what seat Fulio's seated in? The cruise. The silver cruise you're in when you're driving by it.
Can you start talking, baby? No, you have not. Can you not answer? No.
Don't miss this opportunity to save your life.
I know, y'all tell me I'm lying.
Let me ask you something. How serious do you think this is right here? Will you answer that question for me? How serious do you think this is right here? I can tell you it's the most serious thing that is ever going to happen in your lifetime. Today is going to be the most serious day you have ever had in your lifetime. I can't even stress that enough to you, how serious today is. You're 21 years old. We want to give you the opportunity to explain this to us. You know what else? We have more on you than anybody else in that crew that came down here. You know why? Because you're experiencing these things. You left your phone on. Your phone communicated with the cell phone towers, giving your exact location the entire time. All right? Your boyfriend, he is screwed. You just identified himself into 2 videos of him at Truth 18 and a teasers. Listen to me. You just screwed him.
I already said we went out.
Hey, no. I know what you're thinking in your head.
No, I'm saying y'all thought I was by myself.
No, I never thought you were by yourself. I always knew you were with him. We've had any videos. We knew that was you. We knew that was Zay in that video.
Things shows and say is communicating with his little brother Impala to kill Julio.
Talking to me.
Here's the thing. Before we talked to you, we didn't have him. We do now. He's done. Zay is done based off of you identifying in that video. He's done at this point.
Little brother's done too.
He's done too. You've already put them in this.
It's only a matter of
Here's the
time.
thing. You don't know what you don't know. The problem is right now, at 19 years old or 21 years old, you don't know a ton. You don't know a lot. The problem is you don't understand that those cell phone records
So y'all
seal
say
your
call
deal.
people?
I'm not talking about phone calls. I'm talking about it puts you every single place of the murder.
You don't have any explanation for why you were in the car at the scene of the murder.
For food, obviously.
You were looking for food in the hotel parking lot where
We
Julio was
turned
living.
around, obviously.
Okay. So you turned around in the parking lot.
The maps take you around, like, what do you mean?
You don't find that? You don't think that, like, I know you're not experienced in how court goes, but you know, again, the jury judges, you don't think when they hear the story that you and Zay are in the silver car in the parking lot, feet away from where Julio gets gunned
What
down?
got to do with us?
You have everything. You gotta understand how that looks. Just because you are pulling a trigger doesn't mean
I know
that.
that, but I'm saying.
You ever heard of an accomplice, a term accomplice?
Here's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna try to break this down super simple. Okay. Did you see the black Impala there with you at different places? Okay. So let me explain something else about this black Impala. You and this black Impala come from Jacksonville all the way to Tampa together. You guys pass where the license plate reader is. There's cameras all over the place on the interstate. Tow trucks have them. They record every single license plate that comes by. We catch you and that other car together multiple times on the way from Jacksonville here.
Okay.
It means you would have to hit the lottery to make that happen again. It's impossible for those two cars to hit license plate readers hundreds of miles away at the exact same seconds. But your two cars did because you followed each other all the way down.
I don't get it.
It's crazy you don't get it. So,
Do you know where the license plate reader is?
let me draw this, okay?
You know where the license plate reader is? Or camera that takes pictures of license plates, okay? The license.
Hey, y'all telling me that.
Here's a camera. Here's a camera. Okay? You're going down the interstate right here, and here's a car. Here's a Chevy Cruze. Picture taken. You have the license plate. Right behind it is another car. Picture taken.
But then, you know.
That means
Those two cars are together. No, it means those two cars are traveling together at the exact same time at multiple places in the state, coming from Jacksonville to Tampa. And you're going to tell me, huh?
I said, chocolate.
Does that make sense to you?
the fact.
Did you see the black Impala?
No.
You don't know anything about a black Impala. You don't know anything about a black car. Was anybody staying in your Airbnb that had a black car?
Sure.
You're not sure. Was there anybody staying in your Airbnb other than you, Zay, and Zay's little brother? Was there anybody else staying in that Airbnb?
I don't know. I was in the room.
You weren't in the room all the time. You came out of the room and you went places. Was there anybody in that Airbnb other than you, Zay, and his little brother?
I'm not sure.
Did you go into the front door of the Airbnb and let anybody else in another door of the Airbnb be in the back door? Did you go to the parking lot of Teasers with your boyfriend, Zay, and decided not to go in the club?
You looked at that?
Because it's packed? Because it was packed?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me why you were wearing a COVID mask in that parking lot?
I'm sick. I'm pregnant. People drinking, smoking. I'm scared.
Can you tell me why you don't have a mask on in other places?
I'm not. It's
You're in a car with a guy you don't even know in the McDonald's drive-thru and you don't have a mask
That's
on.
not a bunch of people were smoking. If you go into a club perimeter,
Your first line was, I don't want to get sick because I'm pregnant.
that's what I said.
A guy you don't even know a foot away from you in the McDonald's drive-thru
Okay.
get you sick?
Who?
You were
I
at,
dropped the way over here.
before you left Jacksonville, you stopped at Isaiah's little brother's house, okay? And we tracked from his house, all the way from his house, all the way down the highway, past the license plate readers, the Silver Cruise, and the Black Impala, all the way to the Airbnb, all the way to Teasers, and where Julio's performing his first show, all the way to Truth 18, where Julio's going for his after party, all the way to the homicide scene. Look at this. All the way. No, but explain it to me. Explain to me how Black Impala in your car, all the way from Isaiah's little brother's house, from Jacksonville, all the way to here.
Whatever.
You think that's a coincidence? That Isaiah's little brother's car, because that's his car, traveling with your car,
I'm supposed to know who car it is. I don't know.
that's a lot.
Not my people. Is that kin to me?
You were at his house before you came down to
That's not
Jacksonville.
kin to me.
You were at his house before you came down to
That's
Jacksonville.
not kin to me.
Were you at his house before you came down
I
to
just
Jacksonville?
said that's not kin to me.
That's not answering the question. It's a yes or no question. Were you at his house before you came down to
I
Jacksonville?
took fast was.
So you were at a house. Was it Black Impala there?
No. So the car and driveway.
Did you want to pull something else up?
I pulled the ring, I can't remember right now. I wish you could see how important this was. I really do.
I see it this morning.
I don't think you do.
I do.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. If you knew how important this was, you'd have tears coming down your face. You'd be telling everybody everything that happened. You're
All
not.
y'all do is tell me that.
Okay, this is everybody leaving the Airbnb.
That's Isaiah, right? He's talking to the Uber driver, right?
Did you answer? Is that Zach?